Hi, I'm Tim Newman with the OmniSIG team at DeepSig. For this video, I'll be walking you through downloading the OmniSIG software from our customer portal and installing the software on a Linux-based system, and then starting OmniSIG for the first time. As a quick reminder, here at DeepSig, we develop artificial intelligence techniques and apply these techniques to wireless applications. Our product, OmniSIG, is a software-based signal classification application that uses deep neural networks to ingest RF data and detect and classify all the signals in the RF environment provided to it. This allows for a real-time AI edge awareness, spectrum comprehension, and wireless protection. To begin, an OmniSIG customer will receive an email with login credentials to the DeepSig customer portal. This username and password gives users access to all software, licenses, and documentation that the user has purchased. You can see here in this email that we've sent both the username and a temporary password that can be changed. To start, you go to the DeepSig portal, also linked in the email, portal.deepsig.ai. That will bring you to a login screen here, where you put in the username and password that we sent you via the email, and you click Login. After logging in, you'll see your profile page. The first thing you'll want to do to get started is click on the Licenses tab up top. Here you'll see all the licenses and activations for your current user. You'll want to find the license that you'd like to download and simply click the Download License file. This will download a small file and put it in your Downloads directory in Ubuntu. The next step is to actually download the OmniSIG application itself. By clicking on the Downloads tab up top, this will take you to the Downloads page, which lists all the different versions of OmniSIG and deployment options that are available. The most common one that you'll want to download is the OmniSIG app image option. So find the latest version of OmniSIG that has the app image package and click Download. This will begin downloading the OmniSIG installer, which is approximately 2.5 gig, so it takes possibly 4 to 5 minutes on a decent internet connection to download. Once you've finished downloading the app image, we can get started installing OmniSIG. The first thing you want to do is find the downloaded files in the Downloads directory. So if you open up the Files tab in Ubuntu and find the Downloads directory, you'll see the two files that you downloaded here, both the OmniSIG license key and the OmniSIG agent installer. The first thing we want to do is let the operating system know, Ubuntu, that this app image installer is a file that can be double-clicked and actually executed. To do that, you right-click on the file itself, go down to Properties, go to Permissions, and make sure this Allow Executing File as Program is checked. Without that, it's much harder to actually install. With that checked, you can close out this box and right-click on the file again and click Open. What you'll see is a modal that comes up with several options, and you'll want to click Run in Terminal. At this point, the file is being executed and the OmniSIG installer is uncompressing the OmniSIG software onto your computer. The first thing that you'll see pop up is a question about whether you'd like to install in a custom location. Select No and use the default location /OPT. The next box will ask you if you'd like to set up a license file. Go ahead and click Yes, as you've downloaded the license file and you need to tell the installer where it is. If you click Yes, it will bring up another Files dialog box. Find the Downloads directory where you downloaded the OmniSIG license key, find the license key, and click OK. You've just told the installer where the license is, and it's going to move it in the appropriate directory. It's then going to ask if you'd like to add an application shortcut, which makes it very easy to kick off OmniSIG. Go ahead and click Yes. Because you're adding something to the Applications menu, it wants you to put in your password. And with that, OmniSIG is installed, and we can test it out. So the easiest way to do that is to show the applications. In the lower left, click Show Applications, and in the search bar, start typing OmniSIG. You should see the DeepSig logo with OmniSIG underneath it show up. Simply single click that and a terminal will open up to indicate that the OmniSIG application has started in the background. Now OmniSIG is a web-based software package, so we need to go to the actual OmniSIG web page to start it up and to see the status of it. Open up a new tab and go to localhost 4000. That's the default web page and interface and port for OmniSIG. What you'll see here is an OmniSIG sensor engineering UI ready to start. Well, it hasn't started yet. Now, currently I'm set up with a standard software-defined radio already plugged in, ready to go, so I can just click Start. And you'll see the status here changing from red, as in it's not started yet, to yellow, as in it's OmniSIG is starting up, and then it will transition to green, indicating that OmniSIG is running. And what we should see here in a couple seconds is the spectrum around where I'm at and OmniSIG classifying the signals. To learn more, check out our next training video where we'll walk through the basics of software-defined radios and how they're used by OmniSIG to collect RF and classify signals in the environment. Thanks for watching.